Hey, what it do, y'all? What it do? I'm back. Me and my bro.
Rand was actually giving me this little question about relationship-wise and everything, and what you said the word for it was?
Transactional relationships.
Transactional and everything. You know, he gave the little definitions, like say it's give and take kind of thing. So it's like you buy something for them and everything, they'll buy something for you and everything. For my personal experience and everything, that usually don't work. Just because the people that usually do that, they'll start to think like, oh, I love that this boy gives me things and everything, and they'll start expecting that at all the time. And at the same time, it feels whether switched around, where a guy would be always switching, be asking him like, hey, you gonna give me something and everything? But say from my experience and everything, if you give without expecting anything in return, and you give just because you want to see that person smile, I'll tell you what, that is the most heartwarming thing you can ever have, and it'll bring you more pleasure in life than that, than having to just think, it's like, I give to this person, I should get something back. But it's sad that the rest relationships really don't work like that, because it's just in the end and everything. An object's an object, but it's the thought that is going to count the most, because no matter what you got and everything, I could bring I could bring my girl a stick, but like if it had some significance behind it and everything, say that like it was a redwood tree and that she always wanted a redwood tree in her house and everything, I can go pick up a stick of a redwood tree and everything, just give it to her as a present and everything. So I didn't spend anything, I didn't do anything about it. It's just I got her something because I was thinking about her.
Facts. And that's what you brought up is actually more so transformational, when you do it just out the goodness of your heart, just because you care about somebody. That's transformational. But like the transactional is, the little tit for tat. You do this for me, and then I'll only do that for you if you do this for me. And we see a lot of relationships like that. To me, I don't know, a breakup to me in those cases, whether you need to find out if it was transformational, transactional. I guess it could be like, you felt like the person didn't do enough for you, like transactionally speaking, or maybe you just felt like the person didn't care.
Yeah.
So it's interesting how that can all work out.
Mm-hmm. So and little thing that we can put in there and everything, because also everybody has their own way of expressing their own love and everything, because transaction and everything, that can be like, there's certain things about people that say they love to give things and everything, and they would like to say reciprocate a little bit of something in return, and which the thing about it is, like, say like their love language is they want to give things, but their love language they want to get back is like they want to be shown love, shown like touch, feel, shown of admiration, or not affirmation. I'm getting the wrong word put in my head and everything, but affirmation. There we go.
Affirmation. Yes.
But that's the thing about it and everything. It's the thing about it is think about the person more than it is just getting to get back. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing about it. It's having a give and take relationship and everything is not going to really usually work and everything. It's just most of the time, because somebody's going to get greedy, and they're going to be like, oh, you didn't get me this and everything, or you didn't get me this necklace and all that. It's like, hey, maybe the guy can't afford the necklace and everything. This guy's been giving you everything he's had. He's been giving you his time, his effort. He's been giving you everything else and everything. But that's also, partially how he shows you his love and everything. It's his time and his effort. That's how he shows it. Mm-hmm. And it's like he doesn't give gifts and everything because he doesn't feel like that is significant enough, because you can see his gifts as being hollow. Because you can buy anything and give anything to anybody. Anything. Right. But it's like, it's the matter of the significance of the object.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So, I mean,
kind of makes you wonder, like, even with children, they know the difference if something's transactional or transformational in regards to, like, their father or mother. Like, you just only bought me something, but you don't really love me. You thought buying something will have me, like, still love you as a parent, like, but you don't spend time with me and things like that. So children pick up on it early. It seems like with adults, we have to try to break it down to get back to that simplicity.
Yeah. Say, like, in those movies and everything where, like, the rich kid and all the parents and everything, parents don't show the kid as much time as the kid directly needs, but they'll get them new cars, they'll give them new shoes, they'll give them new everything. It's like they'll give them everything in return. But all that turns that kid into is just a greedy individual, because all it wants is to get. It's not. It doesn't think about what is this thing that is coming to me. What is the significance behind this? Why is my parent just giving me this? It's like they're giving me because I'm the kid, and that's all that they can think about. It's like, I'm their kid. I deserve these things. I deserve all this. But really, in the aspect, it's like everybody really, as I said, deserves love in the form of it.
Yeah.
We don't deserve objects and everything. We deserved the love, that the reason behind the object and everything. We deserve that. But it's like we don't deserve the object itself and everything. So think about this. Our carpenter versus a rich man and everything. Rich man buys his wife a ring and everything. Wife is happy as she can be and everything, but depending on the wife he gets and everything, she's going to think, oh, is this ring all you can get and everything? I thought you'd get that bigger ring. But say a wife of a carpenter and everything, this man will spend hours at a time meticulously making a gift for her, and she'll see that gift and knows that he did all this just for me, spent his time and his effort just for me.
Yeah. And that can really affect, like, with that, like you said, like it was showing the product to that was done. That's why even, like, I know for sure, like, people get their hair cut. They really go after the barber that cared a lot about their hair, literally, because, you care about them as a person, not just, okay, you sit down in that chair, I'm going to get you out the way, there's another person coming in that seat after you. So, I mean, that goes a long way. So, like with mom and pop businesses, to me, they were, even though it was a quote business, to me it was more like transformational than just not necessarily a transaction. Like, you cared about the person, you didn't just see them as an employee.
Yeah.
So I guess with that said, one thing that I guess we could probably touch upon real quick is I don't know, I just even think this whole idea of a transactional relationship, to some extent, it's like a misnomer and an oxymoron, because, like, if you think about, like, what transaction is, it's just something in regards to, like, business, exchange, money, profit, things like that. So it's like, you mean tell me, like, dang, this whole give and take relationship you brought up earlier, it's just like business. It wasn't really like, and some people be like that. They be like, it's nothing personal, it's just business. It's like, oh, I thought we had love here.
Yeah.
But then the other thing is like, like I said, with this transactional relationship, like, if you look up relation, it's just like in regards to things that are like connected. But it's like, if it's a transaction, is it really a connection? Makes you wonder. So it's like, you can look back and, to be honest, like a person you broke up with and you realize there was nothing transformational about it. You probably realized back then y'all were never really connected like that anyway.
Yeah. So there's there was this audiobook that I was reading and everything. So it was about this guy who was secretly rich and everything. Had this girl that he was with and everything, and it shows like it shows a little perspective of, like, when he's at a rich school, all the kids were rich and everything, and he was dating this girl for the longest time, for that whole year. He spent his time and his money, did everything he could for that girl and everything, just for her to cheat on him and break up with him for a guy that has more money. Funny things, and the funny thing about the story and everything, and this is like the worst part about how that whole transaction at the end happened, is that he found out because when he was working at a 7-Eleven, and say they kind of had like a DoorDash set up and everything, so had to take some product up to the room where this guy had ordered it and everything. Strolled up to her room, go to open the door and everything, or go to knock on the door and everything. First person who opens up and everything, see his girlfriend in a bath towel and everything. Definitely just got out of the shower and everything, to some other guy's room.
And you know what? The same energy that some of them will go for a guy with more money, they'll even do that for a guy with less money, depending on the feminine. And that's the sad thing, because at that time, the guy that has the more money and he's doing what she wants in regards to the transactional relationship. Now she wants to cheat, I guess, and then be like, well, he wasn't giving me enough of this love and this other thing outside of money, so she went with a guy that was just like her trainer, or the guy at the restaurant or something like that. It's like, so it's just like, some ways, I think with transactional relationships, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
I actually was watching this little video back a couple of weeks ago and everything, and it gave me a little point and everything. And it say that I'm not saying this for all women. I mean, I don't say there's bad apples and there's good apples, but it say this in the scenario and everything. It would say there was a lot more bad apples. Say like there was a guy that was say bringing all these girls in, and he was say this bad boy kind of thing and everything. All the girls were always going back into that and everything, but all the girls, every time after they be done with that dude, it's like, oh, all the dudes are bad and everything. It's like, yeah, it's that dude's bad and everything, but it's like, that's, you keep going back to that and everything. That's your choice on those guys and everything. And it's like, it didn't bring it to the point where, like, there was 9 women who got with, say, this guy and everything. And none of the accountability was going back into the women. It was just all like, this guy was a repeat offender and everything. I was like, yeah, but repeat offender and everything, but you're still letting them into your store after you know that this guy is already, say, stolen something. It'd be like, say that the scenario that I was trying to say and everything. It's like, guy goes in the store. You know he's stolen from the store multiple times and everything, or stolen from other stores multiple times. But you going to still let him into your store because, oh, hey, you might be different this time. No, he's not.
And so you know what? That really kind of wraps this podcast up. Like with everything you just said, I would say, like, the moral of this story is just like you said, like, transactional relationships, they don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if it's a give to say just to show your prestige almost and everything, and just giving money and everything, and not showing that the significance of it and everything, it's just not gonna work and everything. Mm-hmm. So the money doesn't truly bring happiness; it brings stability.
Yep.
And stability is nice. It does. It gives you some time and everything, but you can't go home, tell that money yourself like your aspirations, your likes, your dislikes, and it's gonna be able to tell you like, oh, that's really cool, or this and everything, or we should go do that and everything. You're not going to be able to tell your money there.
Oh, man.
It's like, you're not going to be able to tell your money. It's like, oh, today it's like my son got his first baby tooth or something like that. You can't tell your money that. Money's not going to say nothing back. Money's not going to do anything. Only thing you maybe pay for that some ibuprofen for like if your teeth go be bad or something like that, but nothing else from that and everything. It's as in the end and everything, people's like, oh, money's the devil and everything. It's like, money's just a tool as anything else. It's like, but it only brings stability. The thing about it is it doesn't truly bring happiness. Having someone at your side that you can trust and you can talk to no matter what and everything, and they are just there for you because they like you and not for your money, not for your objects, nothing else. They look into your soul and they see something they want to stay with and everything.
Man. And that's what we call transformational. So with that said, we're going to see y'all on the next one. Hope y'all enjoy.